everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back to finish the Smilodon exhibit. We're starting over in the storage room today, not because we're moving it or anything yet, although I am considering that for next episode possibly we'll start maybe moving some stuff over. I don't know, it kind of depends. I didn't realize until today actually when I'm recording this. We've been working on the Ice Age Park now for almost 10 episodes straight, so just like this whole area of the park, just hyper focusing on it, which is kind of weird for me, I've realized. Actually, what is it? Oh, also I need to mention something. We added the Zawa mod to this. I mentioned this in a previous wildlife park episode, but basically I decided to add the Zawa mod latest version to this world, not for any of the mobs. I actually have all the mob spawning disabled. No, the reason I added it is for decorative blocks, because it adds in a lot of decorations I wanted to use and a lot of fences I liked. So yeah. Anyway, that's partly why we're here, is I wanted to quickly, I think I don't know if I do like this, yep, wired fence, which is what I wanted to make, because we're gonna use this for the Smilodons. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to come all the way over here for that, but I did. Oh, also, I did set up some teleports again, which is good. But if we come over here, I don't think I've really done anything since last episode. Just kind of left it. But anyway, yeah, no, I realized we don't usually work on like one series of builds that often, like just from, you know, one episode to the next. Because usually we jump around a lot. I mean, I guess maybe the beginning of the zoo, we kind of did that. But, you know, it's been a while since I've just kind of gone like, all right, here's one themed area. Let's do bum 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 kind of thing, you know. Well, I guess maybe the bug house, but that was one building, I guess, so that doesn't really count to me. Because I mean, even with the Ice Age area, we still got to finish the Megalania stuff. We got to decorate the whole thing. We got to do Smilodon. We need to do dodos, all the terror birds, the mammoth, the Megaloceros. The mammoth is going to be just this massive project. So I'm thinking we might take a break pretty soon from the Ice Age stuff, go work on some other things for a little bit, probably on what I was talking about at the beginning of last episode. And then from there, we'll kind of figure out what we want to do. I do want to finish, for sure, I do want to try my hardest to finish this whole Ice Age area off before episode 100, because I'd like this to be, ironically, even though I'm saying like I kind of want to take a break from it, I would like the Ice Age Park to kind of be the big thing for the episode 100 world download, to kind of, you know, it kind of have this be the big monument to what we've done in the last 50 episodes, is we built a whole wing of the park, and I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, as the sun's starting to go down, I am going to go and do some work on the exhibit. Hopefully I can finish off most of the fences and the exhibit itself, and then I'll come back and probably try and workshop some ideas with you guys on what we're going to be doing over there. So I will get back to you guys in just a second. Okay guys, we're back, and I've made some pretty good progress here. We're not quite finished with it, but after this clip, hopefully, well, I say this clip, but I mean more like, you know, after I put in just a tiny bit more work, we should be finished. This time I should actually like write down on a post-it note for tomorrow, like, Caden, get some pigs or cows, put them in the exhibit, so that way you can get the Smilodon and not be like trying to panic and figure out what to do. Anyway, here it is. Here is the current working exhibit. I got most of the fencing in, just about. I know it doesn't look like there's chain link over there. It has this kind of render distance thing, which is a bit annoying, but at the same time, you also just can't beat the texture. I mean, I think it looks fantastic. It is the exact kind of thing. It's why I installed Zawa on, mainly for this kind of fencing. I love how it looks. I think it's fantastic. It has the exact effect I wanted, which was this kind of big cat chain link fence. Because I think it also added it adds a nice little bit of variance between what's normal and what isn't normal, quote unquote. Like our dinosaur fence, this would have iron bars in it or something like that, you know, like full on, no way, like much stronger material than, you know, like what you think of when you think chain link. Like an iron bar thing, you're thinking like, you know, probably like, I don't know, probably like rebar or something, like welded together, or like big iron bars, like all welded together in a really tight mesh. This is like, you know, literally just like some thin steel wire just interlaced. Which I mean, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with all this, but I like it. I like the look. I like how it feels. I think it's honestly just looking amazing. I like the height variance in the fence as well, quite a lot. It gives it a very organic feeling. Also, I swear, I did not I don't know if I pointed this out in the last clip, because that was yesterday, I think, but literally, that's just there. I didn't even notice it until like a bit ago, and I'm like, oh, okay. Just a sky island, you know, I don't really know what to do with it. Anyway, blah, blah. I guess I should probably talk about what the plan is for the rest of this. So, it's gonna be a bit odd, I think, in a way of how it's gonna kind of get put together. But basically, the plan is there's gonna be oh, I just realized even with the gate here, I might need to move this over to this one, or maybe this one or something, we'll see. The point is, you're not really meant to be looking through the fence. The fence is not meant to be a visibility fence at all. It's really not. Because I mean, you can even tell that like right here. You can't really see the fence well, okay, you can see the fence, but like, you know, you're not looking through the chain link part, you're looking over the top of it into the enclosure, because that's where the saber-tooths are. I wanted to do a sort of cave viewing vent type thing, and I'm starting to realize more and more it might not really work out, because there just isn't really that much space to put a cave here. Although I think it would be kind of cool, because then, you know, we could link it back up towards there to do something with the archaeological dig site. Speaking of which, I think one or two people asked, like, oh, if I was gonna do anything with that, or like make it an attraction. And yes, I think we talked about it several episodes ago, and I've said I would love to do some sort of archaeological, like an actual like attraction here, like set up tents and stuff like that. Kind of like, you know, we actually have gone and found something. I think that would be super duper cool. I think it'd be cool to do something like a paleontological dig as well. So we put like a bunch of dinosaur bones in the ground and that kind of stuff. I think it'd be super cool. We'll kind of see what happens with that. You know, I haven't really been planning on anything with that, right? Or, well, you know, I've got the idea. I don't have any concrete plans of how it's going to go together. Anyway. There is going to be a rock wall here. You can kind of see I laid it out. I actually ran out of stone, and I need to go back to the storage room to get more. So at that point, I just kind of figured, you know what, it's a good time to just show you guys what I've worked on. What else do I need to do? So I need to finish the rock wall here. I need to come through and fill in a lot of the dirt around here, kind of smooth the terrain a tiny bit out, kind of make it a bit more nice. What else should I do? Well, see, so I was saying like with the like viewing vent into a cave type thing. And that's why there was a fence here, but I kind of destroyed it because I didn't really feel like it was necessary if I was going to put a rock wall here. But now I'm really starting to question, because I feel like if I put a rock wall in, it's going to have to extend a bit farther down. And it's going to be like the compy. We're going to have to build a complete structure all on its own. And I'm not really interested in that, thinking about it in hindsight. But maybe we'll do that. We'll kind of see what I end up wanting to do. I did just realize that, like I said, with the gate here, I might have to move the gate over a bit, because, you know, we have to bring this over, or maybe we could just bring it over the top, like bring a bit of stone and grass like over the top, not really bring it down, kind of like and I guess we could bring the stone wall out this way, kind of like we've just burrowed into it a bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I've got like a whole day or so to record this, figure out what I want to do. Anyway, we're not going to be using this cave, I don't think. Maybe I'll put a cave in on this side. We'll kind of see. People were always suggesting caves when it came to the Smilodons, but again, I don't really know what I want to do when it comes to the inside of the exhibit, because I always feel like that's the most difficult part. Designing enclosures, like fences and all this stuff, oh, that's easy. Doing rock walls, easy. Doing the landscaping, now that's where the trouble comes, because you got, like, you know, well, I mean, you can do a super simple landscaping job like I have at almost all the, you know, Ice Age exhibits so far, because, you know, they're just kind of meant to be placeholders until I come in and do what we've done with the Gistornis and the Platybelodon. But yeah, no, like that takes a lot of time, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with this one yet. Part of me wants to actually pull from an old exhibit I made years and years and years ago. We're talking like 3-4 years ago, something like that. Some real old exhibits, just because they had lots of good ideas. That's something I would suggest if you're trying to build something like this. If you have old worlds with old build ideas, keep them around. You never know when, you know, you might draw a lot of inspiration from something. Anyway, that's enough for me talking for now. I'm going to get to work, try and finish off the stone wall, fill in some of the gaps, figure out maybe some plans over here. And then hopefully we'll get the Smilodons in. So I will see you guys in just a second when we're ready to get them in. And we're back. I'm in the lab. Why am I in the lab? Ooh, fishy. I keep forgetting about the sturgeon in the lab, Dodo. I know, guys. I know we need to get him an actual home. He'll have a home soon. We're getting close to the Dodo exhibit. Oh yeah, Smilodon. Yep. Okay. How many do I want? 3? No, not 4. We'll go with 3. I don't know. Curved swords. That's an interesting achievement name. Anyway, welcome back, guys. We're back, and oh my gosh, this sounds like I'm doing the intro. It's been a while since I recorded, and I did a live stream today, and I didn't sleep at all well, I slept, but like very, very little, so I'm a bit foggy. Anyway, what, where, when, and why? We're heading back over to the exhibit. And I will walk there because even though I now have a teleport, I don't know, I just feel like walking. Why not? I mean, we don't walk around the park too often. And part of me is also like, it's kind of cool to look at what the park looks like right now. And you know, how it might look in, I don't know, an indeterminate amount of time when I eventually come through and fix a lot of things. I'd like to fix the bug house somewhat, I think, although I'll probably wait until we get more bugs to do that. Because to be honest, I mean, the bug house in itself isn't too bad. It's actually quite a nice build, but I feel like I could upgrade it quite a lot, make it look a lot nicer, make it bigger. But yeah, I'll probably wait to do that till we have, well, more bugs, because we don't really have many at the moment. I still need to put Mark back in his enclosure. Oh, hello. I haven't looked at the Platypelodon really that much recently. Hi. You're very pretty. Continue down this way. Man, I'm starting to realize just like, oh, I was like, what is that on the mini-map? Wait, where's the, I was like, what's that big gray thing on the mini-map? Is that like snow? Was I building a mountain there? No, that's the Megalania enclosure. I completely forgot that was back there. I literally just built that. How do I already well, I guess granted it has been like, it's been over a week now since I completed the exhibit, and I don't usually tend to remember things very long, which isn't good. Maybe I need to work on my memory. Anyway, as we walk over this way, you guys can see more of what we've gotten finished. It wasn't too much, really. It was just, like I said, it was just getting the last little bits done, so that way everything will be ready. I don't have my Dinopedia on me. That's not great. Well, whatever. We don't really need it because they'll be born super quickly, considering I somehow messed the mod up with that regard. Oh, anyway, I guess I should go over what I finished. Where's the gate? Okay, so I filled in all the holes over here. I built the rock wall so they can't get out now. I made sure they were pigs. I did this. I am gonna try and do the cave idea. I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna work right now, but I'll figure that out later. I've got plenty of time to kind of, like I said, I'm probably gonna take several episodes towards the end of the project just to kind of come back through and finish up some of the ideas I had that I didn't really get done. So that's like the cave, the Megalania building, because I think if I do a cave, I am gonna have to like raise a bunch of the terrain here. And then we'll have to link it up to the archaeological dig, and then how am I gonna link the archaeological dig up to the rest of the park? I don't know. That's the thing, I really don't have any idea. Maybe we'll have to put a bunch of buildings around or something. I guess that could be an idea. Hello, little pig, you're going to give me Smilodon? You give me Smilodon, all right. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, come on. Give me my saber-toothed cats. Oh, they have little oh, no, those are my footprints, not the piggy's footprints. And before, like, the Smilodon's, like, bugged and just doesn't... Oh! Speedy pig. Oh, okay, they're hostile, they're hostile. Holy crap, that is quite the punch. I see. So they're like the Meganura. It would have to feed them to tame them. Well, they look pretty cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to tame them now. I'm realizing now if they're gonna attack me finishing off a cave is not gonna be very easy, but they look super cool, don't they? Let's see if we can see him from the from up here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look awesome. I only put 3 in, but I mean, I feel like 3 is okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really want too many of them. How many? We put 3 Megalania in. Why is it I always pick like 3 when it comes to carnivores? Granted, I want to put like maybe like 5 Deinonychus in the Deinonychus enclosure when we get there. But I like this. I like this a lot. I think it looks pretty good. It's gonna be nice to see them from like up here, and then obviously, you know, we'll have this area over here. I wonder what I want to do with this. Like, how do I want to decorate that? I'll need to get leaves and stuff probably. But like this will be pretty cool as well. I don't, oh. Oh dang, it's eating the pig. Man, it is just throwing that pig. Dang. Got like deadly little cats out there. It'd be cool if they had like a special model for the babies. Like, you know, a little kitten, because I'm assuming, you know, Smilodon cubs probably didn't have the massive incisors yet, or not incisors, canines. They didn't have the massive canines yet because they were only babbies. Anyway, well, that's that. I guess next episode, I'm trying to think of what we're gonna do. I haven't really decided yet, in all honesty. Part of me thinks it wouldn't be too bad to go and to go work on the terror birds next and kind of get that done. But also, I mean, we could also just simply go and as well and work on the other stuff I'd been talking about, like the moving the stuff. I don't know. I think I'll try and get some, maybe I'll try and do some terror bird stuff first, because I think I should probably try and get that out of the way. Like, try and finish up most of the stuff here. And then, yeah, you know, we should just try and finish the forest and the plains section of the park first. Or like the non-mountain Ice Age section. We should try and finish this all first, and then we'll go on to doing the buildings. Then we'll come back and do the mammoth and Megaloceros, I think. I think that's my plan. So next episode should hopefully be starting to work on the terror birds. I'm actually gonna talk a bit about what my plan is for them, because why not? Well, I'm running through a lot of ideas, and one of the ideas is honestly, I don't know how it's gonna look in the end, but I think it might be a good idea for one reason. And that is, since the other 3 terror birds we have, right? I don't necessarily know, they're probably gonna go over here. And I was like, I don't wanna do 3 individual exhibits right next to each other, right? Cause that kinda looks weird. And then I was like, so I guess they should just be in like one kind of connected exhibit, right? And then I was like, well, that'll look kind of weird too. So what should I do? And then I realized what's something I have been wanting to build for a while, but just don't really have a good idea for yet? The raptor house. Why don't I make a mini raptor house? I mean, again, like the biggest thing I think for that would be more just kind of giving me a way to try out building something like that. So put it like over here, there's tons of space for it. And it'll be a nice little attraction because we're also gonna have like a building over here. And then where's the other building gonna go? Maybe somewhere around there. But basically we're gonna have several buildings around here. So I figure having like this terror bird raptor house type thing will be kind of cool. We can put all 3 terror birds in. It might be a bit different than my raptor house. I'm planning in my head for like the 5 or 6 animals we're putting in that building. But for all 3 terror birds, I mean, that could be a really good practice run just to kind of see how I want to do the raptor house. Anyway, sun's setting and we've got the Smilodons in now. Let's go look back at them real quick. I just realized we've like barely spent any time with them. Well, granted, because they're trying to kill me. But yeah, we got our Smilodons in, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with how much progress they've made. We've gotten Quagga, Elasmotheria, Megalania, now the Smilodon. We're only missing the Dodo and the terror birds for this section of the park, so that's pretty good. Oh, let's go run up there real quick. Let's go see that. Also, yeah, people are gonna be like, you need to light the park up. I know I do, I know. Oh, I will. You are a deadly, terrifying predator. Anyway, I guess we'll sleep real quick. But I think that's all for today's episode. So I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing what we're gonna do in the future. I got lots of plans. I think there's gonna be a lot of interesting stuff coming up pretty soon in the Dinos Park. Lots of cool builds to do. I'm very excited to kind of see where it heads. Like I've really, like I've said it multiple times now, I've really enjoyed building this area. It's been tons of fun, trying out different projects, trying out different things that I wouldn't normally do. Because I mean, this is an exhibit I wouldn't normally do, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out. All these exhibits have been really fun. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you're all looking forward to next episode. So until next time, guys, see ya.